Hi everyone, it's Carol here from the stampingground.co.uk, and today we're going to make this lovely summer flower card using the hand pen petal stamps and dies yet again. I do enjoy using this stamp set, and I think there's lots of ways to use it as well, and this is one that's a little bit different. So I hope you enjoy watching the video and hope that you'll give it a try, because it's very easy. It's not a difficult card to make. So what you need is a piece of cardstock measuring 9 by 6 and scored at 4.5, which is 23 by 15 scored at 11 centimetres. We also need a piece of white cardstock at 3 3/4 by 5.5, which is 9.5 by 14 centimetres. I'm going to use the hand pen petals again, one of my favourite stamps and dies at the moment. And I'm going to use the Stamparatus to do the die cutting. If you haven't watched this video, then there is one on this technique, so maybe go and have a look. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm going to use this stamp and die from the set. If you're not using the Stamparatus, you will need 4 of these die cuts. So just stamp as you normally would, and then die cut them out. If you're using Stamparatus, you'll have a mask for this, which pop in the top right hand corner. Just in case, if for any reason it moves, you can just pop it back and it'll be in the correct place. And then you'll need to put your stamp into the cavity of the mask. You'll feel it fit in, and then pick it up with the plate. Oops, that moved a little bit. I'm just going to give it a wipe. There we are, that's better. So I'm going to start pop Memento black ink on it. So ink your stamp up well. I'm just going to pop this under, which will level it out better. So give it a good ink, and then you need to pop the blank die in, the die cut. And then give it a good press. Now I've done the other 3, but if you hadn't, then you would just keep popping the blank die in and stamp away. So it's a very quick way of doing a lot of die cuts all at once. And then we need to colour these. I've coloured these 3 up ready so that you won't have to watch me colour. And the stamping blends I'm using are Fresh Fuchsia, Mint Macaron, Balmy Blue and Pale Papaya in both light and dark. So I'm colouring with, I'm actually doing this in the dark, so I won't be adding any shade into this. But on the others, I've used the light, and then I've gone in and added shading. And it does have, if you look on the stamp, you can see shading marks where you can add your shading, so it's nice and easy to follow. So I'll just do one more, and then you can see me do both the light and the dark. So where the marks are, I'm just adding the dark shading, and you can see on the others where the shading is. So I'll now whiz through this. So now we're going to use dimensionals on the back of these to lift them off the card. Oops. You'll also need a pencil and our card front as well. All the measurements and everything I've used will be on my blog, so you can go along and take a look. It's the stampingground.co.uk. Now I'll just pop this here so you can see what I'm doing. So we want roughly half of it onto our card, and then we will cut the rest of it off. So just keep turning it around till you see how you'd like it placed. Now I think that looks good, so I'm going to turn it over and draw a line with your pencil. Take it off, and we know now that that side needs the dimensionals. And then when you pop it back on, you can just follow the line and you know that it'll be right. And we just need some scissors, and then just snip off anything that goes over the card. So there's our first piece. Now you can either use a new piece or you can use the one that you've cut off. If anything gets in the way, you can trim it. If you wanted to trim a leaf, you could leave it overhanging as well. It isn't a problem. I'm just doing this just to show you a few things that you can do. Again, pop your dimensionals on, and you won't get two cards the same. Each one will look different. Just line it up with the edge of your card, and then anything overhanging, just snip off. And that is what we do all the way around. Just keep turning it till you decide that's the way you want. Now that's better. So once you're happy, I'm just going to snip those leaves. So you can trim, you can trim off. It's not a problem, so that you can make it fit exactly where you want it. And turn over and pop your pencil line on. So it's a very easy technique, very effective. I have got another one I'll be coming back with shortly, very similar to this. So again, you can see it done in a different way. There. And it's great that you can use, you're not wasting anything, you can use your cut-offs. And that fits perfect there. So I'm not going to mess about with this one. And you could, if you wanted, you could do the flowers all in one colour, a mixture like I've done. It would be nice at Christmas if you had a poinsettia stamp done in reds and greens. That would look very effective. I just love this stamp set. I've used this so many times, as you'll probably see if you've been watching my videos. And then just one more piece to fit in. It might be that I need to trim this a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to trim these leaves off, and I think then it will fit perfectly. There. I'm happy with that. So we'll just put these last dimensionals on and attach it to the front. There we are. So we just now have to, well, before I put the inscription on, you can see how different, same technique, but each card will be different, and we've got one left over, which is good, because that can go towards another card. So I'm just going to take the inscription. I'm going to use Memento Black. Just let me wipe this. I have some ink on here. I don't want to get it all over. This inscription says, "Thank you for everything." But obviously you can put whatever you like. I'm going to use black Memento ink. Just ink it well. Just on a scrap piece of cardstock. And then I'm just going to put it freehand and just leave a border around the edge. Again, I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. I was just checking then to make sure I'd put dimensionals on there. I'm just going to pop a mini dimensional under here. I've just missed a tiny little bit. There we are. Pop that in the middle, and then we need to attach it to our base card. And I did try different colours. I used the pale papaya as the card base, and I tried the balmy blue, and they all look nice. But I do like black, and I thought it really set it off quite nicely. So I think you can choose any of the colours that you've used in the colouring that you've used for your flowers. And that's our card finished. So you can see how on the one on the left I've used more blue and more peach. The one on the right. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it and it's given you some inspiration to try. I'll be back shortly with another video. So thank you very much, and bye bye.